then now, forever. Together.
And this is the capital city of Saudi Arabia. Desert, a culturally significant, sweating, episodic television show of all time. And tonight we make history because Monday Night Raw emanates for the very first time from the kingdom of the history that was made just 2 nights ago in this very Saudi Arabia. We're going to make history tonight, but we cannot look past the arena gold. Let's take you back to this past Saturday night. You are looking live at a sold and crown jewel. Now Mohammed Abdul Arena in Riyadh. It's WWE's 12th massive show in this country. WWE Jewel. Fans are out in full force tonight for a crown.
I was born for this life.
Fatal 4-way match for the women's tag team titles. No! Liberty squash Chelsea! Seth Rollins, big Bronson. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair retain. And here comes Reigns. Now I gathered on the stick. Tama running interference. The new bloodline. And now Jacob Fatu. Reigns is in trouble. Torious. Now the invite. Oh no. Sami Zayn is here. Turn it down. Zayn just took out Roman Reigns. In match. Tiffany Stratton on her way to champion versus champion. The ring.
I telling Tiffany it's not a time.
Raquel Liv Morgan. Rodriguez is here. The official didn't see it. History maker. Men's crown jewel champion in Riyadh. Will be crowned the first ever.
Never gonna be the same. I've made a fire inside somewhere deep.
He got caught by the sleeper. Cody. He got turned it around. Got it. Cody's the crowd jewel.
Again, am I ever gonna be the
Champion.
same?
And a sold-out Mohammed Abdul Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And who's next in line for the opportunity at Gunther's World tonight in our main event? It will determine a championship. Could it be Judgment Day's Dirty Dom opportunity here tonight? Or maybe it will be the Mysterio. His shocking victory last week got him this world champion. The former leader of Judgment Day, Ian Priest, is in this match tonight. Looking for a rematch. The punishing Damien. Maybe it's the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. It could give spotlight. Tonight, Sheamus is ready. Be his turn to return to the World Heavyweight Championship for a fight. Or fresh off his brutal tough lead Saturday night, the inaugural world champion, Seth Rollins, win over Big Bronson. Hopes to win the #1 contender spot tonight as the World Heavyweight Champion. It's a fatal 4-way to determine who faces. Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Raquel Rodriguez, Dirty Dominic again.
We are
Champion Liv Morgan.
kicking things off with the history maker. First ever WWE Women's Crown Jewel, Liv Morgan, the full champion, and Cole by the end of the night, dirty #1 contender, in which case we'd have to design Dom. Her main squeeze could very well be his championship ring. Is sporting this humongous crown.
Welcome to Monday Night Morgan. Welcome to your new Crown Jewel champ. And please, please, please give a very warm champion, me. The Liv Morgan Revenge Tour is officially over, and we are moving on to the Just Liv Morgan World Tour. This week I defeated Tiffany Stratton, and then I took out Oh, you guys don't like that? Rhea Ripley for the 3rd time. You guys don't like that? Oh, well, this time I made sure she's in a long time. Be gone for a very, very, very long. And then I traveled come the new and only women's crown halfway across the globe to defeat Nia Jax to be Crown Jewel champion. I've done everything I've ever said I was too bad gonna do, and I have proven that I am the great time greatest women's champion of all.
Déjenme hablar. After I win.
Thank goodness. The parade's about to be rained on. Our Saudi Arabian fans just get it, don't they? Champions Jade Cargill.
I'm on my own
One half of the tag team.
against the wall.
Here comes the other half.
I will know. And
The EST of WWE,
never fall. It's steady drum. They hear me roar.
Bianca Belair.
I'ma watch you fall.
Of course, outlasting not one, not two, but
I'm living large now.
Belair and Cargill of 3 other tag teams at Crown Jewel. Just a great deal of doubters in the process. Yeah, very to retain their women's tag team championship. And silent, energetic crowd last night for that matchup. That was conditioner, Cole. You can smell it. It's the best you've smelled in weeks. And Dominic just threw his sweat in my face.
The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. I'm on my own against the wall. Steady drum. They hear me roar. And now I see
You know, you guys aren't the only ones who walked that
I'm way better than before. I never needed you.
the crown jewel with some gold last night. I think that we forgot about that little confrontation when y'all walked up but on us last week.
And we're tired. Well, here's your chance.
Wow.
Tired of waiting. You want a piece of the tag team champions?
Wow. We were actually in the middle of a celebration. And like you said, you guys were successful on Saturday. So why celebration before you guys so rudely interrupted us? Are you guys coming out here all angry? I know what it is. Bianca. Oh. I think... Is it because you think that you're the biggest, the roughest? Is it because you think you're the best, the strongest, the fastest, the toughest? well. The problem with that is your tag team partner thinks the very same thing of is about herself. So you guys, unlike Raquel and I, who actually have a real friendship, you pretend that you guys like each other, that you guys really get along. Everyone here knows the only thing keeping you
I see what you're trying to do.
Guys together are those tag team championships.
But it's not going to work. But if you want to put that little tag, let's just have the match tonight. Team 3 that you just came up with to test? Then
Raquel, what do you think about that?
Ladies, back away from each other, please.
It's kind of a celebratory.
Ladies, back up. Dom, we're not starting Monday Night Raw like that tonight. I need all back up.
Don't talk to him like that.
We're four of you to back down and calm down.
Get out of my ring. Oh, and Jade, watch out for the knife.
Thank you.
Yeah, get out
Calm
of my
down.
ring. Listen to the boss and get that Bianca's gonna stab in your back. I better do something, but you're not gonna do anything. No, what, Bianca? You didn't like what I said? Oh, what if you're gonna look at me like that? You're not gonna do anything.
Oh my God! Listen, all four of you. Enough! Damn it, Liv, no! Back up! Before this devolved into chaos, I was coming to make an announcement. It was disgusting, and now you sit there and you don't think you have a #1 contender. What you did to Rhea, well, you thought wrong, because you are going to defend the night. We're having a battle royal, and whoever wins is that title, and you will have a #1 contender, because tonight contender for the Women's World Championship. There's more. The battle royal gets even bigger because. But wait, ladies, wait. As the women's tag team champions are in the battle royal tonight. Biggest news of it all: the battle royal starts right. But wait. The big now.
The general myth after what she and Raquel did with that sneak attack on Rhea last week. Energy's all fired up tonight, and hey, Liv deserves this.
That is ancient history, Cole. Let's talk in the history Morgan made. She should be celebrated, not punished about the here, the now, the recent, what went down 2 nights ago.
The following #1 contenders battle royal is the Women's World Championship. Introducing first, Savage Control.
Well, our
Kyrie Sane and Io Sky.
Battle Royal to determine the #1 contender for Liv Morgan's only in theaters November 15th. And the Battle Royal Championship is presented by the new movie Red One. Is next on Monday Night Raw. Night Raw from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The ring is filled with determine the #1 contender for Liv Morgan's world with women's superstars. This is a Battle Royal to the championship. Over the top rope, both teams hit the floor. And here we go.
We neglected to mention that the women
Last woman standing is the #1 contender,
world champion and first ever women's crown jewel champion, Liv Morgan.
Well, how could I forget? Oh, and look at that!
And is seated directly beside us, Michael Cole, along with Raquel Rodriguez. Fantastic athleticism.
Lifted into the corner. Liv Morgan's saying something. And now,
very upset over here, Cole. The disrespect is real.
Well,
fantastic.
Liv Morgan also was the cause of the women's battle war.
Fantastic teamwork by Katana and Kate.
Listen, here's an interesting note. Well, back in match here in Saudi Arabia, 5
in the crowd here in Riyadh for Natalia tonight.
Tag team. Of the Pure Fusion Collective. Champions Carter and Chance working well together. Meanwhile, Shayna Baszler looking to choke out Kate Carter. And Katana.
Team partner.
And Sonya Deville will eliminate Carter. Chance from behind.
Katana coming to the aid of her tag. And Pure Fusion Collective looking to finish the Pure Fusion Collective.
And now Maxine.
Job they began at the expense
of the Alpha Academy into the fray. We determine who will be her next challenger.
I believe Liv.
Liv Morgan relaxing here at ringside is
absolutely earned the right to relax tonight.
Baszler just
bearded worm by Maxine.
And an elbow drop. Barely hanging on. Maxine fired up. Eliminate Maxine. Lands on the apron. Big. And now Alba Fire looking to right hand.
Maxine answers with the right of her
Here tonight. Oh, and Ivy Nile will eliminate. Maxine showing a lot of fire. And her once best friend, Maxine.
Liv Morgan is getting a kick out of this, watching them fall one by one.
And here we go. Zelina Vega, they've had their issues over the past few weeks, and now looking to caught now by Nile. Nile catching, eliminates Zelina. Vega now on the apron.
Just brings Nile over the top.
She's hanging on though. Remember, both feet.
Vega's going to attempt. Heads
She'd have to hit the floor. Zelina Vega from behind. 6 news. Who's going to face Liv Morgan for the title? 1-9 will eliminate Nile. Battle Royal continues.
At Papa John's, the Shakaroni is back. It's
back on Monday Night Raw Women's Battle Royal Championship. Damage Control working together here to determine who's going to face Liv Morgan for the Women's World Italia. But however, it's every woman for herself over the top rope at the title.
As you can see, the field has thinned just slightly.
Feet hit the floor, you're eliminated. Last woman standing gets a shot.
With a series of eliminations during the commercial break. This fist, the cutlass.
And then Natalya playing Firewoman.
Being the first. Kairi Sane with the back.
She put out the fire, Alba Fire. And this is incredible.
Your abomination. Her feet never touched the ground. Utilizing the rule. Absolutely right. This is incredible. Katana Chance somehow avoided a hook to maximum effect. Unfortunately for Katana.
Barking in her face after she was eliminated.
Well, I'm going to give you a... Io Sky was ready to spoil her evening.
And then Liv Morgan was just
a little bit of advice. You should never suggest a beautiful woman is barking any...
Now
a little bit of a gentleman. Liv just told me.
Kairi Sane now top
thing. That's going to get you in a lot of trouble with Twitter.
Rope could be eliminated by Natalya.
Bianca and Jade still hanging.
Very impressive so far in this Battle Royal.
Tough inside the ring. Big time kick by Kairi Sane.
And now, Jade Cargill.
Oh, wow.
Sane eliminated.
We got some tag team offense inside the ring from Pure Fusion.
Yeah, meanwhile, the tag champs were taken out.
There's a collective. Sonya Deville looking to dump Natalya over the top.
Still in the match, but they were taken out inside the ring as Natalya.
Oh, no.
And now is eliminated.
WWE Universe tonight in Riyadh.
Pure Fusion Collective. Uh-oh. Belair, Cargill, Sky. We are down to 4. Valkyria. Who's going to get an opportunity at Liv Morgan
himself? There are no tag teams. Maybe a strategic alliance.
Morgan's world title.
Yeah, but Cole, the thing is, it's every woman for the it's temporary, but...
Well, let's see what happens. Belair now. Bianca Belair may be eliminated, and Jade Cargill driven toward the rope by Valkyria. Io Sky in trouble as well. Gonna save her partner. Right hand now to
has won the Women's Royal Rumble.
Ira. Double team for the tag champs.
Bianca Belair. An inverted worm by
Maxine fired up.
Maxine.
And an elbow drop. Kyria and Sky back into the ring. At the same time by the tag champs.
Oh.
Look at this. KOD and Jade.
You've got to throw your opponents over the top rope.
Finals of the Queen of the Ring. And now Raquel Rodriguez. Kyria trying to hang on. And she does. The woman went to the fight. There's no disqualification in a battle royal. Raquel's
Bianca Belair, but
there's a tug of war going on. Got the hair of Bianca.
Cargill's coming to the aid of...
And now Morgan getting involved. And Liv Morgan, tag team champions. And again, there's no disqualification. And Raquel Rodriguez have eliminated the...
In these two duos. As if tensions weren't already running high between...
That they made a mistake and the tag champs in pursuit. I think Morgan and Raquel realize now there are 2 women left in the ring. You've got Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, a world championship shot. Kyria, one of these two with an opportunity to... Looking to send Valkyria over the top rope, but Lyra able.
Io with an elbow right on the side of Sky's jaw.
Over the top rope goes Sky. The block.
Lyra caught.
Lands on the apron. Sweeping to the legs is Lyra
Lyra! Powered by Io.
Curious, she could be closing in, Corey.
Here comes Lyra. Ripping Lyra over the top rope. Apron. Another leg sweep. Both women in a precarious position. Not a lot of real estate to work with on the ring.
And both women out on the apron. Closing. Golden opportunity. And who's going to become the #1 contender for the world title? Lyra barely hanging on. Now she's got her leg. Valkyria.
This fantastic strategy thus far.
Hooked on the bottom rope. And it's Io Sky's turn now to punish.
About both of these women doing their best to maintain some sort of an Io fire anchor.
Turn up now. I can't believe
he could be here all night. No.
These women have survived this long on the apron.
Oh, this way, quit being shown by Valkyria or Io.
All she's got to do is just dump Io down to the floor and Io
Sky, but Lyra now has Io in her clutches.
Still fighting back. Back on her feet on the apron. Right hit on a German suplex on the apron, and Sky wins. And Io with
oh my God!
Sky wins. Io Sky with a German suplex.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
On the apron to win the Women's Battle Royal and earn an
unbelievable performance. What an effort by
opportunity at Liv Morgan to the world title.
Both Valkyria and Io Sky, Women's World Champion.
Great job by Lyra.
Has earned herself an opportunity to become
Valkyria. Meanwhile, let's head backstage to Kathy Kelly.
Today, Xavier Kofi became the new #1 contenders to the World Tag Team Champion. Kind of feels like recently you guys are in the same book but on championship after defeating the LWO and you two on different pages. Tonight, you face them again.
We should have won that match. We should be #1 contenders.
So how did this match come about?
Honestly, Kathy, we should be fighting for our WWE World Tag Team Champion last week, and that led to the War Raiders winning. And when I approached championships, but unfortunately, Chad Gable felt the need to get involved with them to explain this truth. They didn't like it too much, so of course they were down to
Kofi?
Yeah, I know the Raiders didn't want it back. Win straight up, but I don't really think that was the issue.
What is the problem?
The ball?
Yeah,
How did I drop the ball?
Because you're the one who got beat.
What?
You dropped the ball, I picked it up and got us back in the game.
I dropped. What? You realize that there's actually video footage of what happened, right?
Yes, in the match. Video footage of me attempting to neutralize the Hall of Famer.
I'll make you stars. Your families will be proud of. Your families will be proud of.
You will crawl on your belly through thorn and thistle, cursed as you beg and plead for mercy, burdened with the pain you have inflicted on others, until you return to the ground and dust, bound for dust you will return.
Goldberg's having his retirement announcement. Oh, let's go! Time, however, a deal has been made. Now, it is my understanding that there has been no date or note for Goldberg's retirement match.
The WWE Universe will have one
Test is a tag team match scheduled for
question on their minds. Who's next?
the following for one fall. Introducing first, Xavier New Day.
There's the
Woods and Kofi Kingston.
New Day gets set for tag team action. I do want to take pause for a moment and tell you this, that our production team had nothing to revisit what we saw right before the commercial break. I do with that disturbing video that Disrupt obviously abducted by Uncle Howdy. At our feed moments ago that showed The Miz.
It's unsettling to say the least. We're on the other side of the globe and somehow
We're going to let you know if we learn anything more about
The Wyatt Six are still letting their presence be known.
Whereabouts. Nonetheless, let's get back to the match at hand. This was a triple threat match to determine the #1 contenders for the tag. This is what the New Day was arguing about moments ago with Kathy Kelly. Tag team.
This match came about because Xavier Woods told Kofi Kingston that Kofi dropped the ball.
Countdown show this past Saturday before Crown Jewel. We asked a lot to talk about in that story, including the fact that we had Big E on the about Discord within the New Day. And he said one of the things that kept it comes up at the end of the month, their anniversary. Big E said we've never had New Day whole for so many years, nearly a decade in their celebration. Had a leader. We were always on the same page.
I heard that about the New Day and hearing it from Big E. But the case, what we're seeing, well, I understand how things were once upon a time, and I admire lately is simply that it's not working. The different results. Xavier Woods said, let me take the lead. Maybe that will finish him insanity, is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different change.
Looks like things are working here, but between the multi-epic Xavier Woods, who's held the tag titles 11 times, time tag team champions. Kofi, a 14-time tag champ. And now Woods, got caught by Ivar and then runs right into the powerful Eric. Suplex, and then now the War Raiders look to take over. Kofi Kingston, knee right to the back of the neck. That full Nelson into the knee to the and then that cross body into the apron. Back of the neck, and Eric takes Kofi down.
I think the ring man just shifted a few inches. The War Raiders on Raw.
I'm a man.
In the ring right now, Ivar and Xavier.
Even if it kills them.
Talk about the War Raiders for just a moment. Ivar, double neck fusion. Earlier this year, he suffered, back in 2020, suffered temporary paralysis. He had to have neck surgery, herniated disc. He thought his career was over, that he'd never wrestlers gave him the okay, and he's got a second lease on his career. Now we talk still again, but the disc went out instead of in, and the doctor about Eric. Eric in 2014, and here's the coming. Eric was in a motorcycle accident. He had to rebuild his left arm for now by Ivar and a kick out. In 2014, he had neck surgery last year. He was out for 13 months. Earlier today, about how they've had to change their offense in the way that because of all of this, Corey, the War Raiders talked to us early. Do things in the ring.
Eric and Ivar, two of the toughest. Power of Eric, about to use his partner as a human being stomping around the earth these days. And look at the weapon cover here by Eric.
Hook of the leg now by Eric. So if you're a bulldozing power and a kick out by Xavier Woods. House team, how do you change your style, Corey?
Have a choice but to adapt your style. You learn new moves. You perhaps, it's a necessary evil in this game. Sometimes you don't have to learn new styles. Eric and Ivar have a wealth of success. Sometimes you just have to wrestle a little smarter. Experience, they have a ton of experience in Japan where they tasted great success. Thus far, it looks like the War Raiders are just as effective as they've ever been.
Kofi Kingston. Again, Woods blaming Kingston. Xavier Woods trying to battle out of this predicament, make a tag to his partner. The loss last week, he's telling Kofi, you got beat. You dropped.
Styles is nothing new to the War Raiders. I remember when Eric first
the ball. Oh, and a step up Inzaguri stuns Ivar.
And adapting entered the pro wrestling business. He relied heavily on his not exactly close to what he does these days, where it's much more smash, amateur wrestling background, a lot of takedowns, lots of suplexes, using his fists and his knees as opposed to his hips.
Let's not forget the War Raiders are the #1 contender for the Judgment Day's tag team titles. Tag champion.
Think about what this could do for the confidence of the War Raiders if they say
to Kingston. And here comes Kofi, the former WWE champion.
Somehow get past the New Day, one of the greatest tag teams in WWE history.
Toward the corner. Great balance by Kofi. Top rope. Crossbody. Lateral press streak. Kofi up over the top. Eric now. Sends Kofi. Kick out by Eric. Now, Kofi.
Big boot stops Kofi.
He caught him. And Kingston with an SOS to Eric. Ivar stacking him up. Ivar is going to break things up.
Our set spilling to the outside.
Landed on his feet, however. Up over the top, right to the back of the neck of Ivar.
I think Kofi's headed our way.
Here comes Kingston. And Kofi's fired up tonight. And can you blame him?
Exactly what the New Day needed.
Kofi roll after being called out by Woods earlier on.
Maybe this is exactly
through. Down goes Eric, and Kingston is over the top, right to the back. He is fired up. neck of Ivar, and Kofi's fired up tonight. And
maybe this is exactly what the New Day needed.
can you blame him after being called out by Woods earlier on? Kofi roll through, down goes Eric, and Kingston is fired up. Boom drop by Kingston.
Woods nowhere to be seen at the moment, nor is Ivar. Kofi Kingston with daylight to finish this thing off.
Paradise. Woods with a tag, and it looked like Kofi was going for trouble in Paradise.
Listen,
oh, wait, Eric took advantage.
Moment, here comes a DDT, absolutely not. Woods connects with a right, rocking Eric for the moment.
Tag made.
Ivar feeling about Woods' future, Cole. Are now legal for the War Raiders. And I got a bad.
Ivar off the second rope. That is the War Machine. And here comes Ivar. And the War Raiders with the win.
Here are your winners, the War Raiders.
What a whack momentum as #1 contenders win as the War Raiders continue to stack the tag team championship.
But again, the miscommunication between the New Day, which took Kofi off guard. Normally the tag's made after tag. Kofi was going for trouble in Paradise. Woods made the tag trouble in Paradise, so Woods could hit the limit break elbow.
The gun, perhaps Woods was trying to stay one step ahead and throw it.
Bit out of sorts here tonight.
Perhaps Xavier Woods jumped different look at the War Raiders. Either way,
Raw and Smackdown are taking over Europe this Mania, Europe 25.
some of the
Coming spring, it's called the Road to WrestleMania.
most beautiful cities on the planet. We are the hottest WWE universe. Exists in Europe. We kick it on Earth, and we know some of the wildest fans in the cannot wait to get there. Let's take a look at some of these 5 tour kicking off March 14th in Bar dates on the Road to WrestleMania Europe 2020. Barcelona, Spain for Smackdown. Brussels will host Smackdown, not to mention those live events. Belgium hosts Monday Night Raw, and Bologna, Italy, Germany, and Northern Ireland.
And after that weekend of live events, Glasgow, Scotland, Friday, March 28th, Smack on Monday, the 24th of March. Monday Night Raw goes to down. London, England at the O2. A weekend of live events, Monday Night Raw on Monday, March 31st. The Road to WrestleMania by the O2 in London once again, hosting Monday WrestleMania, Europe 25. History in the making.
This is a man who has a lot of questions to answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sami Zayn.
Past Saturday night at Crown Jewel, the 6-man tag team match between and this being new bloodline and the original bloodline, the Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn came to help out. Story here, Solo Sikoa pinned. We didn't know whose side he was on, and then he went up.
Ever stuck his nose in bloodline business again.
After Roman, well, or did he?
Well, Sami Zayn should have obviously a very volatile situation for the OG bloodline. First is waiting anxiously for an explanation, as well as Solo's new bloodline, which is why the WWE universe from the virtuous Sami Zayn.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. هذا أول مرة في التاريخ Monday Night Raw يقام في بلد عربي. صوتكم يلا رياض خليهم يسمعوا. I can't tell you how proud I am, people, to be able to come out here in front of my people and speak our language on WWE TV. It's not why I came out here tonight.
I came out here, but not to address what happened line at Crown Jewel with me and Roman Reigns and the blood.
Uso not looking like he's in a celebratory mood tonight in Riyadh. Main event, Jey Uso making his way to the ring. A somber thing. This is going to be very interesting, Cole.
A lot of history between Sami Zayn and Jey Uso dating back the past couple of years.
Convinced Jey to walk away. It was Sami who convinced Jey
with the original bloodline.
Yeah, it was Sami who could turn his back on his family in the first place.
Sami, before you need to say, I just need a sack at Crown Jewel. But check it, Oos. I watched the fade. Thank you, Oos, for getting my footage when you kicked Roman in the face. And I 100%. Was that an accident? Need you to be 100% with me, Oos.
I somehow doubt that Jimmy Uso is going to be quite as pleasant.
A question from Jey Uso. Well, we saw how Jimmy acted towards Sami Zayn. Hit Roman Reigns with a haluva kick.
Jimmy Uso may be the only
on Saturday night when Sami,
one who has seen Sami Zayn for who Sami really is to a bloodline.
I mean, I think Jey Uso ended up better off because of it.
And the role that Sami played in destroying the original. Sure, Jey Uso did, but what about the rest of them?
What's wrong with you? Huh?
Family, Cole.
Oos, you saw what I saw. Everybody we saw, we watched Sami Zayn kick everybody in this whole world at Crown Jewel, seeing with OTC dead in the face on. I'm pissed. OTC's pissed. You purpose. Hey, to be pissed too. We can't trust this fool. We can be trusted. Yeah, we can't.
Do I need to remind you of your track record first? Can't trust I can't be trusted? I'm the one who can't second? Huh? You and me, you were my dog. Remember that? You were my brother. Remember one thing. Before it was me and Jey, before Roman, it was brother. You're the one who brought me into this family first. And then the second thing started to go bad. Remember that? With me and Roman, what happened? You kicked me in the face. You kicked Roman in the face. And when Jey had an opportunity, and then when things got bad with you guys and Roman, what did you do? Opportunity to do things on his own. You kicked Jey. It was always you. We're going to worry about my in the face. My loyalty, if I can be trusted? No, man.
Is that what you think? Hey, listen, Oos. I'm not the...
No.
What you think? I owe you an explanation? A bad guy here. You heard me?
You just don't get it, do you, man? Hey, you might not believe this, Jimmy. No, you don't get it. I don't hate you, bro. I never have. And you're not the bad guy. I don't hate you. You're not a bad guy, but you make bad. I came out at Crown Jewel for one person, for Jey. Decisions. You understand? I want to make sure he was okay. For a minute there. But I'm not gonna lie. When it was you and me, and for a minute there, It felt like old times. Roman, the four of us fighting side by side in this ring. Times. Felt pretty damn special. For 1 minute. It felt minute, and then it all falls apart just like it does every pretty damn good. But that's how long it lasted. One single time with the four of us. So I'm not doing this again. Trial. I've already been put on trial by your family, and I'm then, all right? I'm not having my loyalty questioned. I'm not being put on trial. Not doing this again. Jay, I love you. I love you. I can't do. I'm sorry. Do this again. I'm out.
Sam, I'm asking you. This out like family do. Please just come to Smackdown so all four of us can talk. Family? Hey. He ain't family. I was wrong. I was wrong. Blood related? That don't make. Just because he's not making family? Because right, he is family. And now, I see Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso. I see, and I see. Sammy! Ooh! I hope to see you Friday at Smackdown. Sam. Family? He ain't family. Hey, I was wrong. I was wrong. Because he's not blood related. He is family. That don't make him family. I see, because right now, I see Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso. And I see Sammy. Ooh. I hope to see you Friday at Smackdown, my brother.
Let's head to the back and Jackie.
Guys, thank you so much. I'm here with Seth freaking
Redmond.
Rollins. Seth, congratulations on your victory at Crown. It's also a performance that earned you a spot. July battle between you and Bronson Reed. It's
next, and November 15th, Dragon Lane, one-on-one, Night Raw. One with Chad Gable next on Monday.
For one night only.
November 15th.
NXT on
one. Only in theaters. Zelina Vega of the LWO. Well, Dragon Lane set for action, accompanied by
And his opponent, accompanied by Ivy Nile, had Gable, representing American Made.
I think Mike Rome got the introduction wrong. It's
Oh, I might stick with it. I think Ivy Nile should be Lady Liberty.
Lady Liberty.
You keep making fun of that, Michael. I think more than just Chad Gable should recognize it. That's part of being. You've got to. I don't know. With American Made, you've got to up your value.
Chad Gable tend to go one-on-one with Dragon Lee. Of course, Dragon Lee upset over the fact that Chad Gable team titles last week. I feel like we cost them an opportunity to become the #1 contenders for the tag.
We need to start having security outside of the ring at all times. Instances like we just saw where Chad Gable was trying to do something to help at ringside. There's so many team and it affected another team, and the next thing you know, everyone wants to fight it.
And Dragon Lee. And here we go, matchup underway. Chad Gable, one-on-one. And they did a great matchup. Nice waistlock takedown. Dropping Dragon Lee right up. WWE fans here in Riyadh all over Chad Gable. This should be on the top of his head.
You're starting to believe.
And again, tossing Dragon Lee face first into the mat.
Now, Cole, you're starting to put a little respect on the name of Chad Gable.
Chad Gable fighting Dragon Lee. Gable, a 3-time little alligator roll here, controlling. Now Rock State champion. Wrestling in Minnesota. 2012 Olympics team for the United States. U.S. Olympics trials champion as well. Member of the 2000. Gable now.
Well, clearly there was a piece of Dragon's mask that was about to fall off, and Chad Gable just wanted.
Chad Gable had a hold of it and pulled it off, is what actually happened. No, nonetheless.
To take it off so it didn't get in Dragon's eyes, something like that.
No, I think Chad Gable, when asked why he got involved last week, he's justice to the rest of Monday Night Raw. That it was step one, an American-made plan to serve.
What Gable is attempting to do with the rest of American-made is, in fact, sportsmanship. It's about athleticism.
And now,
it's about justice, Cole. It's about fairness. It's about.
Dragon Lee had a hold of the singlet.
I promise you, Chad Gable looks much. Oh, come on, that's a disqualification, Eddie.
I know all about that.
Much better in a singlet than you ever did.
And Dragon Lee having thrown Gable off his game. And now the second generation super fun now with Chad Gable. And Gable getting upset. And superstar Dragon Lee is all fired up. Lee, cross body, lateral press. Hook of the leg. Gable kicks out at 2. Zelina Vega looking on. She eliminated Ivy Nile from the Women's Battle Royal earlier tonight.
Right, and we're talking about stands for the fact that Ivy Nile is this close to Zelina Vega and about virtuosity and honor and what American. Not trying to entice Zelina, not trying to get in Zelina's face. Ivy
knows a Gable who seems to be stunned in the corner. Ooh, what a knee!
God dang.
That might have broken the. Oh, God! Is Dragon Lee even moving?
You have got to be kidding me!
This is sick!
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency.
Dragon Lee, a superstar christened as the future of Lucha Libre. Is with an elbow. Dragon Lee.
By the WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio himself.
A mask that was gifted to him by Rey a number of years ago. In fact, Dragon Lee carries in his bag to work every night.
Gable got a little too fancy and paid for it.
And here's Gable! Kick right to the face! And now Dragon Lee.
Wrecking ball drop kick from Dragon Lee.
Has Gable where he wants him.
Once again to the chest of Gable. You are
Dragon Lee into the corner with a drop kick.
Right, Riyadh, this is awesome.
The dynamic drag for the cover and the win by Lee.
Liberty outside beside herself.
Pick at it too by Gable.
Wait.
See?
It's catchy.
Vega, William Dragon Lee on.
This point, as is Chad Gable. Now Dragon trying to pop. Dragon Lee has to be racked with pain. Power up Gable.
Able to. Gable, though.
Wait a second.
And Lee ready for a fight. For the counter. Forearm right to the face. Fisticuffs here.
Forearm strikes being exchanged, and Dragon Lee getting the best. Heavy. Yes, at the moment.
Oh!
God.
Great right hand. Oh! German suplex.
What the heck? Too soon.
Oh! How about now Gable into a German Dragon Lee.
Something in
Standing
the air.
switch. Stand suplex of his own. What is going on here? Standing switch by Lee and another one by Gable. This time, Gable keeps the arms wrapped around the waist. German suplex. Another German to Dragon Lee. Gable going for a third. Fight out of it.
Dragon.
Lee trying to
kicking patella of Chad Gable. Causing up.
Gable up. Gable down. Cover.
Separation. Uh-oh. Great counter by Dragon.
Now shoulders down. And Lee almost picked up the one.
Gable, but you have to respect the toughness being displayed by the Lee.
On the power bomb.
You may not like Chad, leader of American Made, after surviving this epic dagger from Dragon Lee.
How about
sit-out powerbomb a la Jushin Light.
The will of Dragon Lee and the toughness.
Incredibly impressive as Dragon Lee wills himself once again.
Dragon Lee in this match.
Again to the top, but joined quickly by Gable.
Hook on the top rope. Gable powered through it and delivered. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. How did Gable? I thought Lee was that. And stacking. Lee hooks the leg.
Gable with a cliffhanger DDT.
For the win. Using the ropes, and Zelina Vega just shoved Gable's legs.
And here comes the cavalry.
And now Ivy Nile off the ropes.
Right into that Dragon Sleeper submission. Good night, Zelina.
And here comes Mysterio.
The power of Ivy Nile. Good.
Rey Mysterio on his way to the ring.
Fair to American Made.
Well, Rey Mysterio's just checking on Zelina.
This is totally
Vega, obviously, after Ivy Nile choked her out. Now Niles got Rey Mysterio, dragging him up to the apron. Kick by Rey. Has the official distracted. Chad Gable trying to rip the mat. Lee now up over the top with the win.
Operation Dragon.
Hook of the leg. Lee.
Here is your winner, Dragon.
A match.
That was incredible.
What incredible. Dragon Lee on Monday Night Raw. Chad Gable showing out tonight. Let's check in with
Cole. Thank you so much. I'm here with Gunther and Ludwig.
Jackie Redmond.
Kaiser. Gunther, obviously things didn't go the way you wanted them. Cody Rhodes becoming the first ever Crown Jewel champion at Crown Jewel. But can I get your thoughts on the match? And
what are we doing here? Why aren't Cody Rhodes, who got nothing but lucky at Crown Jewel? Are you bothering him, asking him questions about that undeserved?
Bottom line, none. Cody and I might say he didn't get lucky and he's not undeserving. Disagreeing a lot of things, but at Crown Jewel on Saturday, that night he was the better man.
Okay, well, let me ask you on the competitors in tonight's fatal four-way match to become the number about your World Heavyweight Championship then. Can I get your thoughts on number one contender to your title?
Yeah, Dom. Seth Rollins, I think, speaks for it. Obviously, it's three very capable performers, and I think Damian Priest would be another very good. Sheamus, right? Difficult matchup for me. And there's obviously Sheamus. You wanted to take care of that guy. Whoever is the winner of that, I'm still the World Heavyweight Champ. Anyway, and after Saturday, it's on me to do better. We both. You take responsibility. It's on me. Have to do better.
Who will face Gunther for the world? Starts now. World Heavyweight Championship, our main event.
Following is a World Heavyweight Championship. The #1 contenders, introducing first from New York, a four-way match. City weighing in at 249 pounds.
For the former world champion,
Damian Priest.
Trying to earn a rematch here tonight. Next opponent for Gunther. But before, in this fatal four-way, to determine the next, we get to our main event. Check out this special look at the new Chris Evans, only in theaters, November 15th. Action comedy film Red One, starring Dwayne Johnson.
Next, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty, setting the Judgment Day from San Diego, California, Dominic Mysterio.
Opportunity thanks to all of his Judgment Day buddies. Dirty Dom earned this opportunity.
Well, that's certainly one way of looking at it, Cole, but I only recall.
Of course, that's all you would say.
Dominic Mysterio executing the pinfall and earning the opportunity. I'm an unbiased journalist, Cole, okay? I come out here week after week involving Dirty Dom and Liv, a bit of a romance junkie. I keep an eye on everything happening within the Judgment Day, particularly. And I think Dom has the opportunity to take the next massive step in his career tonight.
Presented by WWE. Survivor Series is WWE game on mobile. Season 11 drops on November 13th. Supercard, there's never been a better time to play the #1 WWE and by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing WWE with only 25 calories, 0 added sugar beverage in history. In the official hydration drink of WWE BCAAs and electrolytes, drink Prime. Why does this juvenile delinquent? You notice the Judgment Day is not out here when keep flicking his sweat on me.
It's not. You should be honored to be in the same space as someone. Sweat, Cole. It's conditioner. It smells lovely, and like Dominic Mysterio.
Well, Dominic better get ready because it's fight night.
From Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds.
And again, back to Dominic for one moment. His Judgment Day buddies aren't out here, Cole.
Shame!
Because Dominic wanted to take this opportunity to prove not only to the rest of the Judgment Day, but to the entire WWE do this all on his own. Dominic wants to be universe that, unlike Sheamus, who schedules his battles 365, or that yard mentality,
or does it have to do?
Dirty Dom is ready to fight 24/7
with the fact that maybe Finn Balor is jealous of Dominic.
So seeds of dissent since this show came on the air, Cole. I am
scary. We saw his reaction earlier tonight.
You have done nothing but disappointed in you. You're like Sami Zayn.
His way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa. Weighing in at 225 pounds, Rollins! Seth freaking!
There's no way, Corey, Seth Rollins is anywhere close.
Rollins suffering even in mixed to 100% tonight.
You're absolutely right about that.
At Crown Jewel, Rollins definitely relying. Seth has to put the pain behind him. He went heavily on adrenaline tonight. Wants to move forward toward the World Heavyweight Championship.
But he's moving on. Seth is looking for champ. I did say earlier, Bronson Reed is as advertised. Championship gold could earn the opportunity with a win tonight.
After Crown Jewel, I ran into Seth in the parking lot. Oh, I promised Seth I wouldn't say anything about this, but could barely walk upright. Seth was hunched over and forgot how much this could hurt. And he laughed at me in his Seth Rollins laugh. But if anyone can endure the pain, the Beacon Rollins. Great once again. It is Seth freaking.
Who's had it with Dirty Dom and his antics, and meanwhile, a year and a half ago, Damian Priest, a former world champion in the ring, Sheamus and Rollins start things off in this fatal four-way. Priest, and I'm not sure if that was wise.
I think it was genius. I think
Dirty Dom just trying to stay out of harm's way and get away from Damian.
Dominic knows exactly what he's looking to do here. Create this outside and be handsome.
Yeah, this is genius, getting cornered.
Tension between his other three opponents, let them fight it out. He can sit on the outside.
Dominic, you may want to turn around. I hope you're wearing a chest protector. And Sheamus,
with pecs like that, you don't need a chest protector.
I thought they were bones. Now, looking for the 10 beats of the Bowderin. I said this earlier, the last time.
It's very brave of you to say, well,
from behind, Rollins. I saw legs like that, they were hanging out of a nest. Gonna steal one here, and Sheamus realizing it.
That sort of offense from Seth freaking Rollins tonight. Rollins, to your point, no
pulls Rollins off in the last second.
And I expect to see a lot more of that. Nowhere near 100%, but Seth is a master reason.
He's got to be a bit paranoid, too.
Sort of strategy. Seth, they call me architect for... I'll be taking a trip south of...
Wildly kick will send Sheamus outside the ring. And again, Seth
heaven.
Rollins lands on his feet. Damian would love to end this quickly because the fact that he's not. Reed with 3 stomps 2 nights ago, and a man stood up and looked at him 100%. Also, he's got to be a bit paranoid, especially after a hit. Oh, and Rollins now driving Sheamus and Priest into the boom.
Rollins,
Dirty Dom, barricade.
Took a few minutes, but the adrenaline is
holding up like a slinky. And on the other barricade, Rollins is rolling. Who's going to be the #1 contender side? Rollins drives Priest and Sheamus into the for the world title.
Ready!
Smackdown, live, Fridays at 8 on USA.
Mysterio has taken control of this fatal 4-way match. It could be closing in on the #1 contendership match. He's taken out Priest, Rollins, and Sheamus up over the top. Cover now by Dom. Hook to the leg. And we
can go back to the replay when we get a moment so that we can watch
kick out.
Dirty Dom dominate. Ooh. The rest of the paying dividends for the last several minutes of this match. Feel the opportunistic mentality of Dirty Dom. And this has to be cathartic for Dom, being able to put hands along as a member of the Judgment Day.
And again, let's show you what happened during the
on Damian Priest after Priest mistreated Dom for so
break, and as you called it, the domination of Dirty Dom.
There you see Dom into the barricade.
He would follow it up with sending Shane.
I'm taking advantage of the situation, launching Rollins face first
into the steps, and then Damian Priest into the post.
We should change his name to
Dominic, and it's been all Dominic since then.
And Nate Mysterio
for the win. Can you imagine?
Dirty Dom, no longer an afterthought.
Dominic and Gunther for the world title. Actually, that might be fun.
Proving to the WWE Universe, and you too, Michael Cole, legitimate threat.
WWE fans all over Dirty Dom, and now
that Dirty Dom is the genuine article. Dom is
taking out his anger on Damian Priest.
Think about it. Dom's got the life everybody wishes, because the WWE Universe is insanely jealous of Dirty as they had, and street cred to boot.
Oh, neck breaker. He do it in a kick out by Damian Priest. Again, a cover by Dom. Hook of the leg. Oh, God, can you imagine if Dom wins this match, become Women's World Champion? She's got that ring on her finger. Oh, my Lord. The #1 contender. Liv Morgan is the crown jewel champ and the...
I think we call that a best-case scenario, WWE.
Beat you. Now he's trash talking.
Cole. Talk about a true power couple in Duck and Priest.
I told you. Back in the yard again.
Flashbacks are dangerous.
Dom thinks
that won't bode well for Damian Priest.
Dominic, thanks for your flurry. Close. That just woke Priest up. Line. Down goes Dom again. Face first, plants him. Priest among men.
Big forearm drops Dirty Dom.
Kenny, who cannot stand this kid. Bang!
Damian Priest can sense.
Corner big elbow. Dirty Dom sent.
He's getting closer to victory.
With a claim.
Elevated flatliner.
Would love to get a rematch with the
former World Heavyweight Champion.
Man who beat him at SummerSlam, thanks to Finn Balor. That Sheamus knocks Dom out of the way. The big Gunther. Priest now, and now he takes out Damian Priest with the Irish Curse backbreak. And Dominic. And then one to Seth as well. In WWE, 4-time world champion. Sheamus, 15 years champion, King of the Ring, Royal Rumble winner, Mr. Money Picture. In the bank, looking to get back into the world title. Cover to win the fatal four-way. Rollins, though. Oh, and a big knee to Dominic. Pitches himself off the ropes to break it up. Rollins. What a clothesline. Damian Priest with a big kick. And one from Rollins. All four men down. Title. Who's going to win? Who's going to face Gunther for the world?
Vodka soda.
Rollins in a slugfest four-way to determine the #1 contender for Gunther's World Heavyweight. As Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio also in this matchup.
This is a testament to the toughness of Seth Rollins. Not too many.
Oh, and a big right hand stuns the Celtic Warrior.
Can stand and trade blows with Sheamus and live to tell the tale.
Damian Priest with a kick. First man to gain pinfall.
What we heard. Wait a minute. Priest looking for the South of Heaven.
Or submission will become the #1 contender.
What about choke slam?
Well placed elbows by Sheamus. Knee. Sheamus has him up. Priest. Oh, big. White. Kick out by Priest.
Think about what we heard from the.
Nice. Cover for the win.
World Heavyweight Champion Gunther earlier in the night told that Gunther is more. That he and Kaiser need to be better. When you're already the highly motivated than perhaps he's ever been. Gunther admitting World heavyweight champion. How do you even get better? All four.
Hey, Dominic with the drop kick has put Sheamus in position for the 6.
These superstars need to keep that in mind once this matchup's over.
Okay. 1-9. Sheamus, though, gonna make Dominic pay. That running goes it in on victory. Power slam, and now Sheamus could be close. Sheamus calling for the bro kick. Intercepts him. Dominic. Seth Rollins, though, from behind, scoop up, shoulders down. He's got the tights. And Dominic, pedigree by Rollins. Rollins kicks. Seth could be looking for a stomp. Oh my God, look out, the Oscilla is here. Sheamus driven in the post. That's big Bronson Reed. It's realizing Reed's here for him, but Reed driving Seth Rollins going after Reed, trying to beat him to the punch. Rollins into the apron, and then a massive clothesline. And now
get out of the way, Cole. This Kaiju's on a rampage.
Bronson Reed gonna clear off our announce table. Bronson Reed said, I told Seth that isn't a priest, and this match is still going on because there's no disqualification over. I told him I'm ready for war, but meanwhile, Sheamus
just drilled Reed with a knee, and Bronson Reed
to the right as well. And look at the strength of Bronson Reed with a knee.
He got in the ring and is the first man to his feet.
And now Damian Priest, Death Valley Driver. And the other Death Valley Driver. They're 40-pounder now with Sheamus on his shoulders. Hit it up.
Cole.
You can get up to the top rope. Bronson Reed, tsunami!
Feel the earth rumbling.
Reed heading to Damian Priest. And I don't think he's done yet on the other side. Tsunami! Reed now with Sheamus.
340 pounds.
A human wrecking ball. There are bodies stripped.
Plus crashing down from the top turnbuckle.
Thrown everywhere. And now Reed turns his attention to Rollins.
Not again. Not again.
Bronson Rollins. His attention has been turned to Rollins. Reed now. Reed off the back. Bronson Reed. Tsunami to the table. For the tsunami through Seth Rollins. Said he was going to face Reed in the distant future. The table. Rollins, there's nothing distant about that.
It's a big
Corey, Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, Cole, you could see the fury in the eye.
To take advantage.
Dirty Dom.
Frog splash to Sheamus. He stakes up. Mysterio 1 count away from over. Mysterio to win, and Priest might be the #1 contender.
Cole, I hope you got officials here at ringside. Courtesy of big, I gotta get eyes on Rollins over here. He is in bad shape. We read, but Dirty Dom dialing it up.
Next opportunity. This match continued after the with a 619 connecting to Priest, and it could be domination by Bronson Reed. Caught south of heaven.
Damian Priest needs the cover. There it is.
Up slam by Priest.
Can Priest capitalize?
Priest is the #1 contender. It'll get his
winner, Damian
Priest. Rematch against Gunther.
Here is your It was a if you count Big Bronson Reed and the effect he had. Chaotic, fatal four-way, changing the entire complexion of the match with a win. But tonight, and the #1 of Dirty Dom very nearly escaping contendership belongs to the man owned Damian Priest.
Well, Bronson Reed,
once upon a time known as El Campeón,
may have not only changed the complexion of the match career. Off the tsunami, remember he gave one to Seth. He may have altered the direction of Seth Rollins, Sheamus, and Priest, and Dominic tried to take advantage until Priest
from the top yet again. Priest able to catch
would make the save.
Dom would go to the well once too often. Take him on a trip south of heaven. Executes the cover. We get our 3 count. And after fighting through the pain, Damian Priest, and we've got our new #1 contender.
Contender is now face to face with the man who and our new #1 took the title from him at SummerSlam. Good rematch at the coveted World Heavyweight title. And somewhere down the road, Priest will get his title.